One of the most frustrating parts of my job as a YouTuber making content, trying to help people get results, because that's really what I'm here for. Like, I'm not here to just, hear myself yip yap and talk about my results and show off my sales, even though it might seem like that sometimes. The reason I'm doing it is because I'm trying to inspire people. I'm trying to show people that it's absolutely possible to make money thrifting, to make money selling books, to make money flipping items from eBay to Amazon. Like, it's possible. I've been doing this for 10 plus years. I've been doing eBay to Amazon for 4 plus years. So many people told me, you can't do it. You're going to get kicked off. You need invoices, blah, 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 blah. So much noise from these wholesalers and online arbitrage people and folks in the community. But guess what? I keep going. I keep growing. I keep building. I keep learning. I keep figuring things out. And one of the number one reasons I've noticed people who start selling on Amazon, they don't get results, or they end up quitting 3 to 6 months down the road, is because a lot of these people think the reason that maybe I'm successful, or Avery or Joji or these different YouTubers are successful, they think they're successful just because like they've got something special, like they have a special strategy, like they have an inside with Amazon, like they own a software, like they've got some leg up, some special strategy. But the truth is, the people who are successful, and let's hold up for a second. Success is defined by you. Someone who makes 50 grand a year, that might be massive amounts of success. Another person maybe needs to make 200K, 500K. For me, I feel very, very successful. And I'm not trying to be like a narcissist or like egotistical, but I feel very successful running an Amazon business that did $707,000 last year, that made $175,000 profit. I paid myself $130,000. Like, I feel successful. For you, that might be amazing. For another person, that might suck. But the reason why some Amazon sellers succeed and others fail, it's not strategy. The reason you're failing, the reason you're not getting results is because you think it's strategy. But the truth is, it's mindset. It's 20% strategy and 80% mindset. You could have the best strategy, the best techniques, the best software. You could have a freaking end with Amazon account reps. Like, you could have capital. You could have pretty much all the advantages. But guess what? If your mindset sucks, you're going to fail. And what do I mean by that? People who are successful on Amazon, they have the mindset that they're going to work on the foundational things every single day, right? They're going to get better every single day. They're going to show up every day. They're going to build every single day. They're going to push aside the distractions. They're going to push aside the drifting, and they're going to make decisions. They're going to show up every single day. They're going to act. And guess what? You might think in order to be successful, whatever that is to you, maybe that's 100 grand a year, that you have to do a million things a day. The people who are successful, they know that it's not about how many things you do. It's about the quality of the things that you do, right? Maybe one day you just do one thing. You learn how to master your repricer. You get really, really good at setting up your repricer, and that has a huge, huge outcome on your business. It really increases your results. Maybe one day you're going to learn, how to land a wholesale supplier, right? Maybe one day you're going to learn how to get backroom access at a thrift store, right? Maybe one day you're going to spend the whole day training a virtual assistant to help you to source. And guess what? You know that deep down inside, it's going to take more than one day, but you're investing, right? You're planting the seed. Like, the Amazon seller who has all the advantages in the world is going to get their ass absolutely mutilated by an Amazon seller competitor who is hungry, who is motivated, who shows up every single day, who builds, who networks, who literally doesn't freaking give up at the first time they get punched in the face. That's why most people don't succeed on Amazon. That's why most people don't succeed in business, because they're under the illusion, the false impression that it's all about the strategy, right? It's all about the wholesale accounts, right? It's all about the systems. And these are obviously very, very important, but at the core, you can have every resource, every advantage, every strategy. If you don't have that burning desire inside to show up and want to crush it in business, if you don't have that burning desire, that why for why you want to be successful, maybe that's taking care of your family, right? Maybe that is, being there for your mother, right? Maybe that is to, have the income available so you don't have to go through the pain that you went through as a child when your parents were struggling and you had a really rough childhood and you didn't get to spend time with your family because they were always going after money and working 5 different jobs, right? You can't teach that. And that's one of the most frustrating things about again, I call it a job, but I love helping. I'm just sharing what I'm doing. But it's the most frustrating thing that I go through, because you could give somebody all the information, all the resources, but you can't give them that hunger inside. You can't bring out that dog. You can't bring out that burning desire, right? You could share with them exercises and strategies, think about, your reason why, so on and so forth. But you can't teach someone to get punched in the face and then get back up again. You can't teach somebody to show up every single day and be disciplined. And here's the thing, most people, they're just not willing to go through the fire, right? Like, if you're brand new to entrepreneurship, if you're brand new to selling on Amazon, what you have to understand is success takes a long time. You got to stop listening to this bullshit online of these gurus and these people promising you all these things, and join my mentorship program and you're going to get 1 million freaking results in 90 days, and then you're going to be able to retire your mom and dad. Like, it's a bunch of baloney. If you want to be successful on Amazon, you have to understand it's stepping stone after stepping stone. It takes a good 6 to 12 months to really get some good momentum going. And all because I'm getting a result doing something, you might absolutely fail at it. Why? Because every single person has special skills, right? I have certain skills that you don't have. You have certain skills and blessings that God or the universe gave you that other people don't. So I might be doing something that works really well for me because maybe I have skills, or I really enjoy certain things that make me successful. And for you, maybe you have to, switch things up, find your way. You have to find your way as an entrepreneur. But the thing is, you have to get started. You have to understand that it's going to take a while to be successful. You got to show up every day. You got to have the burning desire. You got to be hungry. You've got to stop believing the bullshit lie that your success is unturning a rock that has some special strategy, because you can have the best strategy, you can have the best connections, the best network, the best advantages in the whole entire world. But if your mindset is absolute shit, you ain't going to get anywhere. So I drank a lot of coffee this morning. I'm hyped up. But you want to know what? I'm just thinking about this today. I'm thinking about my life, and I'm thinking about my business. I'm thinking about my closest friends and my family and people who are in business, right? And I'm thinking, why are some people successful and why are others not? Why are there times where I'm absolutely just freaking blasting off into space in my business, getting amazing results, and then other times where I'm in the gutter and I'm doing shit, right? There's times where I'm down in the dumps and my business is struggling, and it's all mindset. So think about it. Just take this. I know I went crazy in this video, but just take this and understand that if you want to be successful, it starts in your mind. Curious what your guys' thoughts are. With that being said, that's all I got. Much love. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.